On this cold and blustery night, we welcome you inside the Gene Policini Center on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology for RIT SportsZone's presentation of Tiger Hockey. Tonight, RIT looks to complete the 4-point weekend with a sweep of Sacred Heart University. A big night last night for the line of Eric Brown, Liam Cairns, and Gabe Valenzuela. Brown was the difference maker as he scored late in the third to seal the RIT victory. We'll be looking for more from him here tonight. You are watching RIT SportsZone Pregame Live, presented by Taylor the Builders. Over the next half hour, we'll have highlights, analysis, live interviews, and we'll share a secret talent Mike Rotolo has that may surprise you. That and much more as we get you set for the Tigers and Pioneers. Good evening, I'm Kevin Roach, and we're so glad you could join us here tonight for RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. Well, each season, it seems that when the calendar flips to January, the Tigers flip the switch on. In the Division I era, RIT has been dominant in this year's first month, going unbeaten in 63 of the 88 games they have played. Last night, back on home ice for the first time in nearly a month as they hosted Sacred Heart. First period on the power play, Caleb Cameron finds Liam Cairns open in the slot. Cairns gets his 8th on the year to put the Tigers in front. 1-0. Coach Wilson thought the Tigers were lethargic last night early on, giving Sacred Heart all sorts of opportunities, but Mike Rotolo up to the task. He stopped 20 in net last night, and it was chippy throughout the evening. Second period, RIT trying to go up 2, but Nathan Perry snatches it out of the air. The big glove save to keep it a 1-goal game. Later in the period, Sacred Heart on the power play. Jordan Manello beats Mike Rotolo for his 12th goal on the year. Sacred Heart tied the game at 1 apiece. Final seconds of the second period. Chase Norris the shot. Eric Brown deflects it in for what appears to be RIT's second goal of the night, but wait a minute. The officials would take a look at the replay and rule that Brown's deflection was with a high stick, so they would wave it off. Under 8 minutes left in the game, Darren Brady the shot. Brown, right place, right time. That one would count for sure. RIT held a 2-1 lead thanks to Brown's 10th on the year. Then under a minute to go, Brown would seal it with the empty netter. RIT has now won 6 straight conference games as they beat the Pioneers by a final of 3-1.
It was a little sloppy game tonight, but I thought we did enough to where we could get the 2 points and get the W. And our third period was our best period, and we really needed that period in order to get a goal and get the W. We looked a little rusty. Obviously it's not the environment we're always used to, but we can't let that stuff play a factor. We got to go out and play our game for 60 minutes. And we're a little slow in the first couple periods there, but I thought our third period was normal Tiger hockey, so we took it to them, and we ended up getting that huge goal to win the game.
What does it say about this team to kind of grind one out and get the victory in the end?
It's definitely important to know that we can do that. Just all the games this year, they're not going to be high scoring. It's going to be a grind. Every team in this league's good, and it's good that we know that we can win this way.
Eric should have had maybe 3 goals on the night and comes in and contributes to here tonight. Talk about his.
Oh, he's phenomenal. He's just a big, strong power forward, and I think he's a perfect complement to that line with Gabe and Liam. He gets in front of the net. He's not afraid to go to the dirty areas and battle, and he works hard for a lot of his goals. We always joke that he leads the nation in empty netters, but he works hard in front, he battles, and he digs for pucks, and he finds a way to put it in the back of the net, and we needed that goal late there because, 1-1 game, you don't want to go into overtime and give up the possibility of losing a point on your home ice.
I think our team mentality tonight was just try to work as hard as we could. I went to the dirty areas, went in front of the net, and ended up getting one, almost 2 in front of the net, and then an empty netter, which is always a bonus.
So RIT gets 2 goals from Eric Brown and 1 from Liam Cairns after outshooting the Pioneers 42-21. Brown now leads the Tigers in scoring with 11 goals and 17 points. The win gives RIT 9 wins in conference. They're now tied for second place with Robert Morris, just 1 point behind Air Force and Army, who are tied for first with 19 points apiece. Well, the RIT coaching staff wasn't exactly pleased with their team's effort for at least 40 minutes of last night's game. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, assistant coach Brian Hills gave the Tigers a 4 after 2 periods of play. But hey, the Tigers found a way. They got the victory, and John DiTullio joins us now live with the head coach, who I bet is looking for a more consistent effort here tonight. John?
All right, Kevin, thank you very much. And Kevin just led into it. Looking for a more consistent effort. When you look back at the tape last night, was it as bad as you thought, or maybe a little bit better than you thought after you watched it?
No, I don't think it's ever as bad as what you think when you think you had a disappointing game, or when you have a good game, it's never as good. But I just don't think it was up to our standards. And, you want to set a bar high, and you want to be able to play at that level. And last night we were below the bar that we have set for ourselves on expectations as far as how we want to play. We were just a little slow, we just weren't in sync. We were about one or 2 seconds behind on how we want to play.
But something about this team, you proved to be resilient. When you needed to play your best hockey, you did in the third. So that's encouraging coming into tonight.
Yeah, without a question. I mean, if you can still find ways to win when you're not playing well, those are marks of a good team and something we want to take forward. And tonight we just want to play a better game. And it doesn't guarantee a win, but we just want to play better than what we did last night, and we'll see where that takes us.
When you look at the keys for tonight, let's start with you guys. What do you need to do better tonight?
I just think a stronger forecheck in their zone. I think in our own end, communicate, mark our guys a little bit better, break out a little bit better. Our power play was good once we got set up, but there's key moments, I think, late in the game where we'd like to break out the puck a little bit better. So I just think we just want to play a little faster, execute a little bit better, and just those two things in itself, I think, will make us a better team.
And maybe something overlooked last night was the way Mike Rotolo played. Thought he was great for you.
Yeah, I think he was really the reason we won the game. I thought when we needed him, he came up big, looked very much in control. I thought he had a very good game. He was our best player last night. And again, I just think as a group, and I thought it was a group effort last night. There's maybe a couple of guys that had a pretty good game for themselves, but as a whole, I think we can do a better job.
I was looking for that red vest, or the orange vest for you tonight, buddy. You know that.
You never know when it's going to come out. I'm going to surprise you, John. I'm going to surprise you. Keep you on your toes.
By the way, Wayne was playing floor director here right before we hit the airwaves, put me in my position. Yeah. Wayne, all the best to you tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that does it here from the outside the dressing room from RIT. Let's send it over to Stacey, who's standing by with the head coach of Sacred Heart.
Yeah, thanks, John. Joined now by C.J. Maritolo. And last night you had Perry starting in goal. Looks like you made a little bit of a change. Why'd you do that?
No, Max had a great week in practice, and I just felt he would give us the best chance to win tonight.
Last night, you guys were outshot by about a 2-1 margin, but still actually stayed in the game very, very well. It ended up being a close game. Are you trying to put more shots on goal tonight?
Yeah, I don't look too much into shots. It's about the quality of shots. We had a lot of great scoring chances last night. We just have to get more traffic in front of their goaltender. I think we're going to be okay.
Now, last night, right at the end of the game, it got a little feisty, a little bit of a scrum going on. Do you think a little bit of that energy is going to carry over into this game, or is it just a new night, new game?
I think it's two teams really trying to get 2 points tonight. So I think what happened last night will be over, but a new book starting tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Back up to you, Kevin.
All right, Stacey, we'll look forward to your reports during the game here tonight. Well, still to come on the program, last night we shared how Mike Rotolo almost wasn't an RIT Tiger. Well, tonight, in a feature you don't want to miss, the RIT goaltender reveals his secret talent. Plus, the Norrish brothers have become the backbone of the Tigers' defensive unit. Gene Battaglia sat down with the Twins to discuss life at home and here at RIT. It's all ahead. You're watching RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. Welcome back to RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. The Tigers and Pioneers wrapping up warm-ups before tonight's 7:05 puck drop. We're glad you are with us here tonight. Well, Mike Rotolo isn't a captain on this Tiger team. The C isn't something goaltenders really ever wear, but there's no question Rotolo is the voice in the RIT locker room in maybe more ways than you might have ever imagined. RIT fans know Mike Rotolo can do this.
Pass down low. Oh, what a save by Rotolo! Mike Rotolo robbing Danny Kusrovi.
What's maybe one thing people don't know about you?
I'm a singer.
You got a fast car. I want a ticket to go anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. But me and myself, I got nothing to prove.
back in juniors, one of my best friends on the team, his name was CJ Ike. One day we were just talking about he was an unbelievable guitar player. He was like, maybe you should come over and jam out at my place. I'll play guitar, you could sing, a few of the boys will come over. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I would love to do that.
What's the best cover you ever did?
When I did a Fast Car cover, Tracy Chapman. And when I did it, I didn't even know the lyrics to the song. If you actually watch the video on YouTube, I'm looking to my right the whole time. There's a laptop and I have the lyrics there. And it probably took us hour and a half, 2 hours to get that recorded because I kept messing up the lyrics in the second verse like over and over again.
You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working the convenience store. Man, it's just say just a little bit of money. We won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living.
They became Mike and Ike, a very small YouTube sensation, during their 1 year together in Green Bay.
Yeah, a couple of the comments are funny. A couple people like chirping me saying, you know, sometimes I sound nasally, but I don't care. It was all for fun, and we're singing in a bathroom. I was sitting on a toilet seat, so, you know, I didn't really care what people thought about it. You know, we just did it for fun.
When did you first realize that you could sing, that you had a voice?
Ever since I was young, and I always used to say to myself, man, I hope when I go through puberty, I'll still have a singing voice. I hope like when my voice doesn't get deeper, I could still sing, and luckily I can still actually sing pretty well. I have a big passion for music. I love all kinds of music, whether it's country, rap, hip-hop, rock and roll. If the song is good, I'll like it. So I love music, and you know, it'd be cool if that was something that would ever pan out in the long run. But you know, it's a very tough industry to get in. So for now, I just like singing. Whether I'm in the car, I'm with people, I go to karaoke, but it's a fun time.
Since arriving at RIT, hockey and his classwork have taken priority. But that doesn't mean Rotolo's voice has been silent.
The Lord took her away from me. She gonna do heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world.
Sometimes I'll just be singing in the shower and I don't even realize it, and we'll be in the shower and guys will be like, oh, just keep going, I like it, it sounds good. So it's funny, but I listen to mostly rap music before a game because it's more upbeat and it gets me going more. But yeah, I'll have guys on the team that'll come by and tell me to shh because I'll be rapping. I don't realize how loud I'm singing the song through my headphones with them on. But yeah, I always music every game.
I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
Oh, a possible contestant maybe for The Voice someday. Mike Rotolo, a great talent on and off the ice, and of course, a great sport to tell his story there. Well, coming up, we head upstairs to John and Jean to get their thoughts on tonight's game. This is RIT SportsZone Pregame Live.
Winning the draw, Vallette coming up with it. Caleb Cameron, the slot to goal! Right there, that is number 9, Landon Cairns with his 8th of the season. And the Tigers on the power play take a 1-0 lead. Sending it back up top to Brady. Brady knocked down in front of the rebound, back in. The backhander by Eric Brown. That one you can count, and it's 2-1.
Now Brown on the near side. Brown with an opportunity to seal this game away. Brown into the goal! And the Tigers up 3-1 with 40 seconds remaining. Second tonight for number 16, Eric Brown. And welcome back to RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. As you saw right there, RIT victorious last night thanks to 2 goals from sophomore Eric Brown. Well, once again tonight, defenseman Brady Norrish will be out of the lineup with an upper body injury. No word on when he may return to the lineup. Of course, over the last few years, the Norrish brothers have really solidified the Tigers' defensive unit. Gene Battaglia joins us live now. And Gene, one of the most interesting things you discovered this week when you sat down with the Norrish twins is that their younger sister was recruited by RIT for volleyball. She elected to stay at home in Saskatchewan. But fortunately for RIT hockey, her brothers elected to come to Rochester.
Oh, an athletic family, a hard-working family that grew up on a farm in Strongfield, Saskatchewan, 1,800 miles away from the Flower City. The Norrish twins, however, feel right at home here in Rochester.
What's the biggest difference between you guys, would you say?
One shoots right, one shoots left, I guess.
That's it?
Other than that, you'd probably have to ask somebody else.
Yeah, you'd have to ask the guys, I guess. Or Will, I think our coach still doesn't even know how to tell us apart that too much. So.
That's Brady Norrish with his second goal this weekend on the power play. We are tied.
If you see them in street clothes, can you tell the difference, Coach?
We got a 50-50 chance. So I have a 50-50 chance of telling you the correct answer here. Yes, I think I can.
From the outside, it looks like they have almost the same personality. Is that fair to say? Are there any personality differences between them?
I'd have to spend some more time with them. I mean, they're different. They're old school hockey players, old school people. It's interesting to see, and they've been great to be around. And I've learned a lot off of them. Just the way they do their business. And when I talk to them about summer plans, when we're talking about lifting and all that, you learn a lot that their life that they enjoy thoroughly is not an easy one farming back home.
When you guys go back, do you get to talk to the kids at school, do anything like that? What's it like when you go back?
Well, my mom's a secretary at our school we went to, and they actually have a day of the year now called Tiger Day. So everybody wears Tiger stuff and orange and black and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty cool.
I think that's really cool. They do have a community that supports them very well. You see it through social media. You see it through different things when we advance and when we win championships, and that a strong following from their hometown, which is really cool to see.
This is your top power play unit this year. Goal from way out! That's the co-captain. Number 8, Chase Norris, has tied the game on the power play.
Perfect. Excellent.
And for their teammates to elect them as captains, that says a lot, them being juniors here.
Yeah, I think anytime before you're a senior, if you're elected captain, you know you're making an impact right away on the team, and they both certainly have, and well deserved.
When me and Brady were named co-captain, it's definitely exciting stuff, but it doesn't affect us too much. We just it's just a mindset kind of thing. You just keep doing what you've been doing, so it doesn't affect you too much. You just gotta keep playing the way you've been playing, and then just kind of believe in the guys and stay dedicated.
Brady, you feel you guys are captains. You're on the defense. You're the backbone of this team, really. Would you agree with that?
I think we got just a kind of great group of guys overall. I think our backbone lies within all of our older players. Just bringing up everybody. Definitely a huge honor to be something like that. But overall, like Chase said, you just play the game. It doesn't change anything like that.
Try to keep you updated, but holy cow, welcome to RIT, Adam Brubaker.
By and large, Wayne has paired you both with freshmen this year. So Brady, talk about how you've paired with Adam and how that's coming along.
I think it's been great. Brubaker's a great player. He bails me out and I bail him out. So it's a pretty good chemistry, and I hope to keep playing with him. That's for sure.
Chase, for the most part, it's been Brody, right?
Yeah, Brody for the most part. Yeah, it's definitely been it's learning, anyways, stuff like that. I remember when I came in, I was playing with a junior too, so I'm kind of just going with that. I was with Greg Amlong, actually, so he was a very, very skilled veteran too. So I kind of comparing to how I'm doing with my guy to how he did with me. So, and we're doing really well, actually, I think. So he's a great guy to get along with, great guy to play with.
Instead of having two guys that you'd probably want to play every shift all game long, you're able to have one of them out on the ice doing that for you. So they've been great to have, and they've been great role models for anyone coming into our program now that they're juniors and they can lead, and they had those qualities right as soon as they step foot on our campus, and it's only grown. And they don't say a lot, but when they speak, they're taken very seriously because it comes from the heart, and they represent us very well.
6th of the season for Chase Norrish, and the Tigers are on the board.
Game on. Back in this. Aggressive. Able to keep.
John, they are the backbone of this team.
It's no question when you look at the stats, too. When you look at where they are in terms of scoring, they're tied for 10th in the nation. That means the blue line, and a lot has to do with the contributions that both Norrish twins bring to this team. There's no question. They've got a kind of a tradition with defensemen here since we've been calling games. Don't they just fall in line with some of the great players over the years, at least the last 9 years we've been calling games?
Well, Brady Norris, unfortunately, as Kevin mentioned, out of the lineup once again. Upper body, nothing really serious. However, Wayne Wilson keeping him out of the lineup once again tonight. John, last night a win, 3-1. How should we feel about that win?
Hey, it's a win. And good teams find a way to get it done when they don't play their best hockey. Wayne watched the tape. He goes, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't our best performance. Was it really no vibe in the building last night? They couldn't feed off that corner crew. But in the end, they found a way to get to 2 points. That's what you like to see if you're Wayne Wilson.
Well, 2 points is only half the job. What do they have to do to make it 4 this weekend?
Well, faster start, I think, is paramount. They've got to come out with great energy, get pucks to the net. We didn't see that last night until really the third. And if you're Sacred Heart, you're not going to beat RIT getting 21 shots on net. They've got to find a way to get more pucks to the net. And I just mentioned RIT tied for 10th in the nation in terms of scoring to get that boost from the blue line last night. 4 of their 6 assists came from defensemen. If they can do that again tonight, they're almost assured of getting 2 points.
Mike Rotolo once again getting the start tonight. Kevin, the face-off coming up here at 7:05.
All right, guys, we'll see you at the top of the hour. Thanks very much. Still ahead on the program, we have your all-access pass inside the Tigers Den as head coach Wayne Wilson addresses his team with face-off fast approaching. That's next. You're watching RIT SportsZone Pregame Live.
Key though tonight is we've got to win some of those PK face-offs. We were 0 for whatever last night. We've got to win some face-offs to get some clears. Clears are going to be the key thing here. Power play, we're going to go into the single swing here, but same setup. You saw what Halsey showed you on tape. 3-man stretch on our control breakout. So really the 3-man stretch is the only difference from last night. And we'll see what they do on that. Then we may switch it again here. But they backed right off last night, and we were doing our double curl in that. And there's no sense doing all the curls in front of them. So let's start coming up the ice. If they have one guy in front, go D to D. He starts carrying it. Take a look at the guys out through the neutral zone. Come back to the puck if we can through the neutral zone and go from there. Okay? A lot of energy, good focus here, execution. Better game tonight. Let's go now.
An all-access look inside the program from earlier tonight as RIT and Sacred Heart have now taken the ice for tonight's game. Hey, if you love RIT hockey, the best place to catch all the action right here at the Gene Policini Center. You can purchase single game tickets by visiting the Policini Center box office Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 by calling 475-4121 or online at rithockey.com. Hey, we're not with you until Friday, January 20th. We'll miss you while we're gone. The Tigers host Canisius that night. Coverage begins at 6:30 with RIT SportsZone Pregame Live, presented by Taylor the Builders, followed by all the action on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel 26. As we mentioned, Brady Norris out of the lineup tonight. Caleb Cameron also out of the lineup tonight after going down and blocking a shot. He has a upper body injury as well, so he will be out tonight too. Well, that does it for this edition of RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. We thank you so much for watching. Up next, Gene, John, and Stacy join us with the call as RIT wraps up its series with Sacred Heart. Enjoy the game, everyone. RIT SportsZone Live begins now.